Hello, before watching this video, please watch the video titled An Introduction to Having an MRI Scan. This video will then explain what will happen on the day you come in for your appointment. Your appointment letter will tell you what time to come to the hospital, but remember to allow extra time to get parked. You should come with a parent or relative, but we suggest that other young children do not come with you as there is nowhere for them to stay while you are in the scanner and there isn't anyone to look after them. When you get to the hospital, a doctor will need to put a small plastic tube like this, which is called a cannula, into a vein in your arm before you have your MRI scan. The nurses will put some magic cream onto your hand or arm, which will make the skin feel numb. This means that when the doctor puts in the cannula, it won't hurt. It's then taped to your skin and bandaged up until after your scan is finished. We will inject a special dye into your arm through the cannula, and this will help us get an even better picture of the inside of your body. You will then be ready to go for your MRI scan. You will be met by a radiographer or support worker who will check some important safety issues with you to make sure that you understand what is going to happen and that it is safe to proceed. You will need to take off all metal items, including jewellery and hair clips. These items and any mobile phones, belts and sometimes your shoes will be put into a locker during your scan. As long as your clothes don't have any metal buttons, clasps or metallic threads, you will not need to change into a hospital gown and you can be scanned in your own clothes. When you are called into the scanning room, your parent or relative can come in and sit with you if you like. They will also have to answer the safety questions and remove all metal items. You will lie on the MRI table and special pads will be placed around the part of your body that needs to be scanned. The MRI scanner is an open-ended tube and you may feel uncomfortable if you don't like enclosed spaces, but the MRI staff will reassure and support you, and you can listen to the radio or your MP3 player or smartphone if you want. During the scan, the radiographer will talk to you through an intercom and tell you what will happen next, and you will have an alarm button in your hand which you can press to stop the scan at any point or to speak to the radiographer. It is very noisy inside the scanner and you will be given headphones or earplugs to protect your hearing. There are a variety of scans which sound different to each other. These are examples of some of the sounds that you may hear. The MRI table will slide into the scanner ready for your scan. Although it is noisy, you will not feel anything during your scan. A number of scans will be taken to get all of the pictures that we need. Each scan can last up to 6 minutes and you will need to remain very still while the pictures are being taken. Therefore, you should make sure that you're comfortable before each scan starts. In between, the radiographer will talk to you to tell you what is happening. Part of the way through your scan, the radiographer or a doctor will come into the room to inject the special dye into your arm. It may feel a bit warm as it is injected into your arm, but otherwise you shouldn't feel anything. Once we have all of the pictures that we need, the cannula will be taken out, and about 15 minutes later you will be able to go home. You won't have any after effects from the MRI scan and can eat and drink and go to school as usual. The images will be looked at by a specialist doctor who will write a report. If your hospital consultant requested the scan, the report will be sent to them and you will receive details about a follow-up appointment or a letter explaining the scan results. If your GP requested the scan, please check with your surgery that they have received the report and then make an appointment to see your GP. If you have any questions about your scan, please speak to your doctor or contact the radiology department.